keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. And then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? And I love you, baby. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for Arizona, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And that's in for a strike. And we're under. Away here in the home opener. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitches in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Marte starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Josh Naylor. And there's a ball. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Thaw with a move to first. Merrill dives back in safely. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
In the dirt. Merrill over at first with one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count. One ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Took the extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manny Machado in the box now, takes strike one. On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor. Machado out of the play.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand back. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. This one in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. King back to work. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
0-1.
That's down and in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Arise makes the grab, 2 away. So now here's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's back Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy. Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was one win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Elias Diaz, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Connor Joe.
0-1.
2 on, 1 out. Suarez. Here's Marte for 1. And that's 2. Back here at Petco Park. And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. In there at the knees. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Towards first. Makes the sliding stop. And they get the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And a slider misses down and away.
Counts 1-0.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And that misses. 1-0. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is back. Tattooed and gone. All muscle to center field, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Luis Ariz stands in. Doubled in his first AB. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Naylor takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here comes Manny Machado. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, safe at second.
Waste no time there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. Gurriel makes the play, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Carroll, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Ketel Marte. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And there's a ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Pickoff throw. Carroll back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Move to first. Carroll back in on a dive. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carroll leads off first with 1 away. Now one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Righty delivers. in the dirt, but kept close. (2-0). And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Padres up by 2, top half of inning number 4. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. The 1-1. And delivers outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missed. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4. Here's Bogarts now.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
1 up, 1 down. Now here's Jake
Cronenworth. Number 9.
Walked his first time.
Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. 2 out, space is empty. Out to short, Perdomo. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Adrian Del Castillo. King back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
To the right side, Cronenworth. Handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that just misses. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it, nabs it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And here is Jackson Merrill. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that misses. Ball 1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Marte fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's going back. Back some more. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And that's ball downstairs. 1. And it's a ball and a strike. Up the middle, Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first. What a play, inning over. Back here at Petco Park. And now Geraldo Perdomo.
Now pitching for
so the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Merrill makes the play, 1 away. So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Joe has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Right side, hard hit. On to first, and a quick out number 1. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Both 2 in this one.
Number 24, Kyle Nelson.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 0-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Sheets leads off first with one away. Into center. He hauls it in, 2 away. So man aboard, stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. And that one upstairs. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Reynolds, in his rookie season, 26 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Next offering is down low. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one missing low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
Yuki Matsui.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Gets him to chase after that one. In the dirt.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. In the dirt. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends one out the opposite way. It's 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Richard.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1's the count.
He gets there with the slide. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy has grounded out a couple of times.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back.
Here's Elias.
Diaz.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 40, Bryce Jarvis.
And first offering is fouled off. They say away.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Connor Joe.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's a strike. And a foul ball. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
2 outs,
fielder.
base is empty. And now the center fielder,
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill. Inside,
that's off the plate.
ball 1. Naylor takes it himself. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
one in the dirt. Nothing doing, count moves to 1-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Down the line, and it's foul. Perdomo stands at first with 1 out. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-3. One down. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of his arm.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Two down, base is empty. Josh Naylor now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Jarvis back to work. And there's a strike. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Perdomo on to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Gurriel handles the chance. Manny Machado up to the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Late swing, fouled off. With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
So the tying run at second.
Nope, that's inside.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Forget it. And they add a couple more. It's 5-4. So 2 down. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Line drive. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Lourdes Gurriel. Robert Suarez on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Pitch misses there. And now 3-1. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
He goes down looking. Diamondbacks down to their final. Randall Grichuk now grounded out his first time.
Haven Smith.
That misses, and that is ball one. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Suarez is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. I'm from back in the day with a was wearing tapers and the call you a moody, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I push up on you in your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the probably think we talk about we should've called the truth.